Happy World IP Day, Shalini. How are you doing? I'm just seeing if it is working on LinkedIn and YouTube. So just let me check
Sure.
and I'll give you a thumbs up. Yeah, so YouTube it has started and LinkedIn. So Shalini, how was your IP day? What did you do today?
I started with wishing my family a happy World IP Day, and I don't think it registered with anyone. They were just like, okay, have a IP Day.
So
But I
Shalini,
did.
how was your IP day? What did you do today? Yeah, now there would not be any echo. Sorry.
No worries. This is a new thing we are trying, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Aptly on IP Day.
Yeah, aptly on IP Day, we are trying LinkedIn Live and YouTube Live, and I hope we do this regularly now. Now we know that all the tools and everything. So
Yes, yes.
let's let's come back to what did you do today for IP Day and
What did I do? Every day is an IP day for me. The
yeah.
people I talk to all day, all my friends are now from the fraternity. I have very few who are left outside of the IP fraternity. My children know how to identify a good trademark and a bad trademark. So I think everyone is schooled in that. And so every day is an IP day. But I did wish my clients, my innovators, and some key people, and of course you, happy IP day.
Happy IP Day.
Tell me, what did you do?
So for me, like I was in extra energy today morning. I went swimming. I did my yoga and meditation, and I was like, okay, happy IP day and everything. Then I have a community of entrepreneurs because I have an entrepreneurship like school where I learn about entrepreneurship. So I was wishing every person in that community IP day, and one person asked me, IP means intellectual property, no?
Brings you down to ground level, no?
I said, yes, it does. Then he was like, how is intellectual property actually created? I was like, oh my god, let me tell you, intellectual property is around you. And then I started with that lecture to that friend of mine.
Nice, nice.
Then, yeah, some chit chat with people in legal industry about IP and things like that. So it's overall been a fun day with community of startups and
Yes,
entrepreneurs on one side and legal and lawyers on the other side.
it's a very exciting time and space to be in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when this thing actually started, World IP Day, I was reading up about it. It started in 2000.
Okay.
But when we were in college, when we were at least we were and also all these things didn't exist. LinkedIn didn't exist, and only Orkut was there. So this awareness also wasn't there. Even though I was in law school in 2006 about World IT Day, but I'm glad that things we are celebrating and taking the time and effort to inform everybody what's happening.
Yes. I know it's a bit strange that people did not know about IP and it only gained momentum late 90s, I guess. That's how when people started knowing and valuing IP, and we are here now. It's been a long journey.
And this year's theme is celebrating the youth.
Yeah.
So, what has
So
your experience been with this entrepreneurship and the youth and their knowledge about the IP? How aware are they?
So, Shalini, I think before awareness, I think what are the advantages of the youth bringing about a better future is, I think, like I have read in some article that 60% of the world's population is youth, like people less than 25 years, like of the
Okay.
global population
Okay.
approximately. So if we have such a large population, and that is the population who understands technology in a much better way, much better than we understand it, much better than our parents understand it, because they have been born in that environment, born in the age of crypto, blockchain, metaverse, web 3.0, and things like that. So they are much aware, and I think the innovation that they are doing or they will do would be disruptive, and just take the world to the next level.
Yeah, you're already seeing that, right? Most of the things that are started, if you go on to LinkedIn, so many youngsters, they're still in college and they're already doing so many things. And they have all these technologies on their fingertips.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly being surprised and
I know, and this entrepreneurship school that I go to, they're like very elder people. They also come. So our trainer sometimes says, "Go and learn these things from your kids because they might be doing better, or even better if you can bring your kids along with you in this class." Yeah.
so every day, what are you
Shalini, your voice
below?
is breaking. Can you repeat that once again?
I was asking what percentage of your innovators are below 30, if we count that
Are
as youth.
below 30. Oh, my innovators. I think 50%, to
Oh
be
wow.
honest.
Okay. That's quite a
Below
good
30,
percentage.
yeah. I think 30 years, I work with a lot of colleges as well, young minds, young students, great ideas. And I happened to connect with a person who started business at the age of 10. And I was like, what were I doing at that point? He said I did my first crowdfunding, and it was not crowdfunding. He needed some money to go for a trip or to Barcelona, and he just thought of doing a crowdfunding for
Wow.
that. And people gave him money. He said I was at the age of 10 at that point, and I was amazed by the technology and by the resources we have. We people will fear, will not enter in that platform and ask people for money, but these kids, they are just amazing.
It is amazing. My son, when he was 10, he wanted to start a food truck. And I was asking one of my clients, who runs a food truck, what goes on behind. And he said, send him to me. So this guy has actually worked with a food truck in the food industry for 3 years. And then he stopped due to lockdown. But it was amazing. He came back with so much knowledge about solar heating and refrigerator that is solar powered, and how to cook a burger and how to flip something. It's amazing. It's just 10 to 13 was very intensive because we were running between school and the food truck in the evening.
I just envy these kids at our time. What would we do? We would just play in mud. I think, but that was a joy. In itself.
I know. So I was internet came out when I was in 10th standard, when I was 15. So I'm dating myself with this comment, I know. But so we had this entire life with no internet, no
Yeah,
Google, nothing, and it's a different life. Now, if you tell the youth that, but again, they are making so much productive use of
correct.
technology.
Absolutely. I remember typing google.com and sitting for, I don't know, whatever minutes, that when will this website open?
I remember pre-Google time when we had Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. And and one more thing, I had a World Book CD, and I think I throughout my childhood, it was kind of an encyclopedia
Yes.
with which I fell in love with, and I think 90% of my uh, time I used to spend browsing that CD, what all articles it had. How, I was amazed by the knowledge that one CD could provide me.
Yeah. Now you
And
have all that. So, when I was in college, I went to St. Xavier's College, and when I was in college, we had those desktops and the CRT monitors. And my professor used to say we were doing we were doing programming with Pascal. I don't know if you're even aware of Pascal
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, I am.
So we were doing programming with Pascal, and my professor used to say, in a few years, you're going to get computers that fit in the palm of your hand. And at that time, it was like, maybe it'll happen when we are dead and gone. There's no way it's going to happen so soon. But look, here we are with computers.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking in my phone for the messages if we have any. So we have six attendees listening to us. Thank you all for joining. And Shalini, let's discuss about you. What do you think would be future of IP? Like, where can IP take us? I think I lost Shalini for a while, and I'm just waiting for her to be here. So if you have any questions around IP and you want to know something, you can just write in the chat box so that I am aware of it. So by the time Shalini is joining, I'll tell you my IP story and how I fell into this field and how I enjoy doing IP work. So I call myself, like you all know my name, it is Prigya Arora. I call myself daughter of inspiring parents, alumna of IIT Kharagpur, engineer turned lawyer and entrepreneur, and now founder of PA Legal, where we help creators and innovators protect their intellectual property. And I did my engineering from GPUIT Pantnagar, and then I did law from IIT Kharagpur. After working for about 3 years, I started my firm PA Legal, and where we help creators and innovators protect their intellectual property. And Shalini is back. So, hi Shalini. I was just telling everybody what is PA Legal, and now that you are back, I want to know about your business, and probably you can share something about how you started Patented.network, or you're just the motive behind it. I think that would be a good thing to share. I think I think there is some network problem with Shalini's network. Okay, so there is some network problem with Shalini's network and she joined again. Hi Shalini, we can't hear you. There would be settings button just below the video. so that you can adjust your microphone, or you can remove the microphone and come back. No, 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 Shalini, we can't hear you. Can you remove your headphones? Okay, everyone. So I'm so sorry about this technical problem that Shalini is facing right now. I'll just tell you something about her. She's founder of Patented Network, which is uh, an organization which works into financing of patents, and it deals with intersection of finance, patents, and law. She's doing some amazing work, and what we have planned for you is we'll keep coming on LinkedIn and YouTube live to answer all your queries around IP regularly. And I know there was a bit technical problem, but it happens and we have to live with it. And next time we'll make sure that we take away these technical glitches and we are back with you with full power. And happy World Intellectual Property Day. Keep innovating, keep learning, and keep growing. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.